Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Oakland A's. It's A's baseball coming up next. Andrew Triggs is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the bump now is Andrew Triggs. Not your conventional over-the-top, more of a low three-quarter guy, sinker slider type of guy, but he does throw hard. His sinking fastball anywhere from 92 to 94 miles an hour. He makes his living on throwing pitches out of the zone. You'll know if he's on early, getting ahead, strike one, making him chase those bad breaking balls off the plate.
Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. The 1-1. This one's down to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Lowry on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll take a look at ball one. Moncada's running. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
2-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike one.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
I'm sure that first run comes as a relief more than anything. They could only muster 1 run the entire previous game, so to notch that run early takes the pressure off a little bit. And with a man standing at second, they're hoping that's just the beginning.
Standing in now, Matt Davidson. 1-0. The first pitch misses to him. It's ball one. That average at 291 to start today. 6 home runs and 16 RBIs. The 1-0 delivery. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And there's out number 2. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. He's set. Here it comes. Sinker's low, but called for a strike. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Abreu at third with 2 away. Another 1-2 delivery. And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2. Misses. Nope. Ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Men on third with 2 down. Grounded down the third baseline. This is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Slow bouncer to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up, and it's quickly 1-0 Chicago. Michael Inoue is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Into the box, Steve Lombardozzi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Steve Lombardozzi.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games. Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that one just missed outside. The 2-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-0 pitch is taken for ball 2.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Nobody out, runner on first. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Moncada fields it cleanly. On to first to complete the double play. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Look, man, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's been on a nice stretch. How about an on-base percentage of over 500 in his last 10 games? That's right, 500 in his last 10 games. That's pretty special, and he's doing a lot to make this lineup click right now.
Next up for the A's, Ken Griffey Jr. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. They still trail 1-0. Up next for Chicago, Kevin Smith. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The catcher, number 36.
Pitch on the way. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Leury Garcia. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 264 is average entering play. No home runs yet in this first month, and 5 driven in. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Smith gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runners on the move for second. Popped him up. Maxwell shading to his right. One away.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this. Guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Striding forward now is the DH, Yolmer Sanchez. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
0-1's the count.
White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Tyler.
Ready now for the White Sox, Tyler Saladino. And it's been a good start to the current campaign with the average up over 300 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. 1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 in there for strike number 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Short, hit hard. Gloved by Lowry. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Here's Chris Davis now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Fielder, Chris Davis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And the Bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And let's focus our attention on infielder Yoan Moncada. This guy, when I watch this guy play, I can't help but think back to highlights of Robbie Alomar. The way he's able to play with that baseball, quick hands, dynamic defender, switch hitter with pop from the both sides. 5-tool talents do not come around too often like this guy.
At the plate, Matt Olson. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. One out, nobody on. That misses 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-0. He's taken strike 1.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
This is pulled into right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Here's Matt Joyce now, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And he just misses with a curveball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
The 1-1 home. Is a sinker in the dirt. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. As he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So here is Avisail Garcia as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And that one stayed too low apparently. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Two and 1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
That was a nasty pitch right there. Great arm action by the pitcher. That looked like a heater out of his hands and dropped off the table.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Grounded foul off to the right side. The 1-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Joyce, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, and he's the type of player that's thinking triple as soon as he hit it to the outfield. Pretty elite speed on display here as he rockets around second. Would have taken a perfect play and relay to even have a chance to throw him out here.
Into the box, Jose Abreu, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Moncada takes his lead at third with one away. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Soft liner toward short. Oh, but a super diving catch takes away a hit.
That ball wasn't hit all that hard, but it had base hit written all over it until the infielder made a nice diving stab on that one.
Into the box now, Matt Davidson. This will take a look at a sinker here. Too low for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set. Here comes the 1-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Hit hard but foul. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. They lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Stephen Piscotty. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. So 1-1 home. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting eighth, third baseman, Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. The 1-0. 1-1 to count.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The 1-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Garcia ranging back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Striding in for Oakland, Bruce Maxwell, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He got him.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI groundout instead.
Standing in now, Steve Lombardozzi. No balls and a strike to count. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Fastball down near the shoe tops. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. Delmonico giving chase. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grab. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Ed Lowry.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. Here comes the first pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. This is on the ground over the first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More from the East Bay right after this. Striding in once again, Nicky Delmonico comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 30, Nicky Delmonico.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 0-1.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Delmonico stands at second with no outs. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
The 2-1 home. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Center field number 20, Leori Garcia.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Leori Garcia. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He's set, and the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Take 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they wind up getting the out at first, although the other runner does move up 90 feet to third.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Carlos Sanchez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yolmer Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1 on to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Ready for another chance. Ken Griffey Jr. hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's unfair.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
The 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
No strike.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that will segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see both guys into the 90s. One guy well into the 90s, 97 versus 91 on the top velocities so far. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
The 1-2. Grounded to third. To his left, Davidson. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Olsen.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Late that time for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground, but foul. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. This is skied into short left center. Delmonico is after it. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. And here's Tyler Saladino. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Soft liner out toward left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he takes a bold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. He's running. His foot in play to the right side of the infield. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Yoan Moncada. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch on its way. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The first baseman, number 7, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Softly hit here to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Here's Matt Joyce now.
Leading off for the A's, right fielder, Matt Joyce.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Ball 2.
The 2-0 on the way. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
The batter, designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2. His fastball taken high for a ball.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he got it.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. A ball and no strikes. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's the first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. A's are gone in order. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Emilio Pagan will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Emilio Pagan.
Ready for another shot now, Matt Davidson. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Chapman brings it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder, number 30, Nicky Delmonico.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger, 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Kevin Smith will be next. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And now, Leury Garcia in the dirt here. Boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. Smith is off at first with 2 away. In for a strike. It's 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Pulled toward right center field. Griffey waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. White Sox leave 1. Still tied 1 apiece. James Shields enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 33, James Shields.
Striding in once again, Bruce Maxwell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Bruce Maxwell.
Pitch on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Ball and a strike. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But foul. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Steve Lombardozzi will swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Jed Lowry.
Here's Jed Lowry now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Delmonico waits on it, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the A's. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point.
Your attention, please. Now
So a new
pitching for
pitcher
the
set
A's,
to come on now, and we'll
number
get an
46,
appearance from the hard-throwing right-hander
Santiago
Santiago Casilla. Digging in to try it again, Yomer Sanchez. No
Leading off
hits
for the White
in 2
Sox.
trips to the plate for him in the
Designated
ball
hitter,
game.
Carlos Sanchez.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Lombardozzi ranging into the outfield. 1 down.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Saladino. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Casilla, 37 years old. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments. And you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
1 ball.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The 1-2 is in off the plate.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Missed with a breaking ball.
3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Lays off 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Well hit to right, but foul. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Pop high in the air. Lowry is there for it. And that's the third out. Down in order go the White Sox. Score remains tied 1-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Chicago, number 45, Gregory Infante.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 2 with a line out and a pop out.
Ken Griffey Jr.
From the stretch.
Nope,
and that one stayed too low apparently.
Counts 1-0.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Tapper up the line.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you've got to be willing to give up full side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Fouled off. He'll try it again, 3-2. Lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in once again, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 148 for his career. And it's given the A's a 3-1 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Now batting, first baseman,
Into the box, Matt Olson. He will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now the 2-1. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone! Back-to-back homers. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. First home run of the campaign for him, and the A's open it up 4-1 now.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Chicago, number 37, Juan Hernandez. Up next for Oakland, right fielder, Matt Joyce.
Into the box now, Matt Joyce. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Garcia looking up, out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. Solo home run there for Matt Joyce. Second home run early in the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, it's obvious these guys are feeling it in a big way here. 3 home runs in a row happens about maybe once a year or so, but it has happened, and we are here to witness it. Amazing.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set with the 0-1 down the third baseline. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 1-2. Tapped up the first baseline. Abreu fields it cleanly, and they'll just tag him out along the first baseline.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Ready once again, Matt Chapman. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0. There's a slider taken in the dirt. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Well, fastball count there, yielded fastball, Mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get 1-3-1 count a night. Buy yourself that guaranteed fastball. He didn't miss it.
Here's the German-born catcher, Bruce Maxwell. He sends it on the ground to first. To second for 1. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. Another good inning for the A's. Maybe the best fans in baseball right there, and they're loving it at the 5 and dime. We're back to the Coliseum right after this. Ryan Dull has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 66, Ryan Dull.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Dull, 28 years old. He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Count now a ball and a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he misses again, ball 3. Jose Abreu waits on deck. Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's set. Here it comes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. To third. Chapman's got it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down into lead 5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Ready for another chance? Matt Davidson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Long throw to third. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Pitch coming. Here it is. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. He got him. And it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Kevin Smith will be next. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. Popped him up. Olsen in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. One and 2 to the White Sox catcher.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Abreu, the runner at third. Davidson at second with 2 gone. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second, but he is in there with a 2-run double.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
Liam Hendricks enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. Standing in now, Leury Garcia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Joyce will put this one away, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 Oakland error, and 1 man left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Oakland is on top in this one, 5-3. Xavier Cedeno is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Xavier Cedeno.
Steve Lombardozzi will be the first one to greet him. He'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Steve Lombardozzi.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
2 balls, 1 strike. That's ball 3.
Fastball, and
3 balls,
looks like
1
they're
strike.
pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Fly ball right down the line in left. Delmonico waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Oakland, the shortstop, Jed Lowry.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. the 2-0. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now the 2-1 to first, taken in by Abreu, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Striding in for Oakland, Ken Griffey Jr. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. The 1-1 home. It's a curveball taken low for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Two out, nobody on. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Bounce it to the left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. A's are gone in order as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Yolmer Sanchez. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he's got a 3-for-5 line.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball 1-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
A swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And here's Tyler Saladino. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Junior's there to make the play for out number 2.
The batter, right fielder, Abisail Garcia.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Abisail Garcia. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
1-1 the count now. 1-1, here it comes. And now a curveball that's blowing in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that's going to be your final out here, and the A's win the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Athletics jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Santiago Casilla gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Liam Hendricks records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. White Sox, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. A reminder that extra parts train service is available on the Fremont Daly City line or on the Fremont Richmond line by accessing the ramps directly outside the stadium beyond the left field wall. AC Transit will also be available.